Ready. This gonna be I think this gonna be a doozy. Let's see. Let's see how it go.
Hello, y'all. We're just waiting a couple of minutes for a couple of people to come on. Let's go ahead and share this out.
Definitely share. Definitely share. We ain't gonna be we ain't gonna be before you long unless there's a whole lot of conversation. Let's see. Business owners. I don't know if my girl Anna come up there. Hey, what's up, Vicky? What's
Hello,
up, Dion?
Dion.
Hey, check this out. Business owners. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna talk good on this one. So I'm Kelvin,
I'm Latanya,
and we are the
the
Dooleys.
Doolies,
We are marriage,
marriage, business,
business,
and
and ministry.
ministry.
So it's such a pleasure to see all of y'all on here. What's up, Patrick? What's up, Kinfolk? Hey, listen, we finna talk good today, Patrick. You're gonna love this one right here, man. We're discussing reviews and how do reviews affect your business, right? How do reviews affect your business? What are the pros and cons of reviews in your business? What is your take on reviews being given in your business?
And maybe even some tips on how to respond to.
Got some good tips. We got some good stuff. We got some good stuff for you. Let's define what a review is for those of us that are business owners that are on here right now. A review is defined as a formal assignment or examination of something with the possibility or intention of instituting change if necessary. I'm gonna say that again. A review. This is the definition of what a review is. A review is a formal assessment or examination of something with the possibility or the intent of instituting change if change is necessary. All right. So what is your take on reviews? We're going to talk about the pros and cons of reviews, how to respond to a review, and then all my church folks that jump on this thing right here, we're gonna go in because I got one for the church too. So let's talk business owners. We are restaurateurs. We are restaurant owners. And we get reviewed. We got a manager now that pulls reviews out of. We get a lot of reviews now. We're averaging. We're averaging 10 to 15. Well, let's say 10. We're averaging 10,
10 a week.
10 a week.
Mhm.
Maybe a little more with both locations. We're a little more than 10 reviews a week. And I posted last week because we had a lot of great 5-star reviews, but there was one that came out that was a 3-star. Uh, and I just saw one today that was a 1 star. 1 star. And I think it's no
It was a 3. I think it was a 3.
something like that. And I posted that one as well. And the response to the 3-star was those that know us, those that have been to the restaurant that know us.
Mhm.
The people responded saying, "I don't believe you. That ain't that. That ain't that. That ain't whatever it is. Whatever it is." What's up, Uncle Robert? How you doing, man? I was just telling my wife talking about y'all when we was in Georgia. I said I hadn't went to my pop's grave since being back. It's been a while since I've been down there too. But man, next time I'm in town, I got to come and get a hug from you. Would love to see you. Um, yeah, I'm getting old now, man. I'm almost 50 now. Yeah, I met y'all when I was 13, 12 or 13. But um, we got a 3-star review, and the 3-star review uh, got more responses than the 5 stars. And a lot of times, what happened is people are used to certain restaurants, certain businesses always obtaining the 5 stars, right? Because they know they have learned. They have learned. I love you too. They have learned the characteristics. They have learned the model. They have learned the vision of the owners because they've had a chance to be touched by the owners.
Or the experience have been consistent.
Or the experience is consistent.
Mhm.
What's up, Elder? How you doing? So a consistency and the experience allowed people to come on our behalf when I posted a 3-star. But was the 3-star was a is a 3-star negative? Is a three anybody on here that's a business owner? I'm gonna ask you this question. If you're a business owner and you are getting reviews in your business, is a 3-star a bad review? I'm gonna wait a second and see if anybody get on. And if not, we're gonna die. We're gonna keep going. Um, all right, so here you go. I'm subject to say 3 stars are not bad. I'm also subject to tell you a 1-star isn't bad. A 1-star, 2-star, 3-star are not bad when you're getting your reviews or your ratings. I know you're looking at me say Kevin, you crazy. Kevin, that don't even make sense. But it does. It makes a lot of sense. Sweetheart, why would you think a 1-star to a 3-star would not be as a owner, as us as owner, is not a form of negativity?
Well, in my mind, I'm thinking that a 1, 2, or 3 star is not negative if it is constructive, something that we can fix. If it's just the 1 star and it's not no words, it's nothing there that's credible, and we can't fix it or we can't
Address it.
address it, then I don't think those are good reviews. Does that make sense? So
Valid point.
it's a good thing. It's a such thing as a good review and a bad review. If it's constructive, it's a good review. If it's not constructive, it's just a rating 1, and we cannot address it. Then I think that's a bad review.
So here's why it becomes a bad review with no response, right? With no feedback off of it, because then you find out that because everybody doesn't have the best interest of your brand. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this again to you. Everybody doesn't have the best interest of your brand, and they will do whatever it takes to put you on their level because they can't succeed, they can't make it, they can't do this, they won't because you're always operate or they always hear positive stuff about you, always see positive things going on, that they always want to give you a review without a response. 3 stars aren't bad. There always room for improvement. Right. The development strategies are born from opinion. Jimmy Hart, you hitting a home run with me right there, guy. You hit. Hey, what's up, Finley? What's up, brother? One of my brothers from Iraq, man. Good to see you. You doing all right, family? What makes me mad is that when someone leaves a review and nothing changes, got to understand that that this is your brand. See, this goes back to what I was about to say. What I was going to get into a little bit later of the pros and the cons of these things. So the pros of reviews are um, the pros of reviews are it gives you a form of where you stand with people, the quality of your product, the
It builds trust.
it also. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much, brother. I mean that means the world to me, man. I wish the same for you and your family as well, man. Uh, so it builds trust, it builds opportunities, it builds integrity amongst your staff, whether it's 1 star to a 5 star. It all does the same. What's up, family? How are you? Good to see you, Dion. Dion, we're talking about how do reviews, and you're one that get a lot of reviews. She owns Seven Spices here in Norfolk, Virginia. We're talking about the pros and cons of reviews. Um, every review we get that has a response to it is important to our brand. I have a question. Do you think owners should share the reviews with staff, good or bad? That goes with the pros and the cons, Chef. Here's my opinion. We're gonna jump the gun because you asked the question.
Right.
It is so. This is how we train our leadership. We send it to the leadership first, then we send it to our crew. We have an app that we are able to communicate with leadership and crew. So what we do is we take it to the leadership first. Because what happens is when we send the review to our leadership, it allows them, well, it allows us as the owners to hear their growth. And this is what I mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
If I send my manager a 3-star or a 5-star, what I don't want to hear as the owner,
Mm-hmm.
as the owners, what I don't want to hear is a defense. When I was in here, I don't want to hear any of that because that is not the vision and the mission of J&K Style Grill. I'm talking about my business owner. I can't talk about nobody else. But what I want to hear is from my leadership team, what can we do to make this thing better?
Take accountability.
Take accountability.
And how can we move on?
How can we move on? How can we fix it? That is exactly what. God bless you, Bishop. I'm glad you're on here, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to the question I got for you. Well, some of the pastors, we're talking about reviews. I definitely want to hear your opinion. I wish we was closer. I used to work for Google. I wish we were closer, Pastor, because I would love to hear your opinion on. Oh, well,
we want to hear it on here so
everybody, because I don't know how to I don't know how to do that. I would love to hear what's your opinion on uh, if churches can get reviews, and how will reviews being given to the church affect the growth of the church, if possible. But back to Chef. Back to Chef. Chef, your question is very great. I think first the leadership should be held accountable, because our brand is always let's fix the problem. Let's fix the problem because we're not going to always. Okay, okay, we're gonna try to check. Okay, how you click on? I don't even know how to do it. Click on viewers.
Oh, I'm sitting.
Hey, I'm illiterate on this thing.
No, that's invite.
So I'm gonna keep talking to you. Chef. So here's your answer. Here's the question. Here's the answer I have for you. Hey, what's up? What's up, Bishop? Hey, Bishop, I got a question for you. Do you think? Do you think churches? I don't know if they do or not. I haven't really researched into it. Do you think churches get reviews, and how effective are reviews for the church? information.
One of the things that does is it shows that you are a quick responder and that you are actively engaging your audience. All right. For churches, what it does is, so there's a grant for churches out now that I think Google will give you like $10,000 to advertise your business.
Wow.
A lot of our other counterparts are using it.
Hmm.
And so our church is looking into it to see what we can do to get it as well. They will give you $10,000 to do Google advertisement. And one of the stipulations is that you have to respond. You have to keep photos uploaded, stay fresh, and so forth. And most people don't notice that Google is almost like social media now. You cannot get around Google.
Correct.
Google is the beast of beasts, you know. So if you're not on Google, you don't exist.
Correct.
You know. So your reviews, and for you, I think I saw something where somebody put a bad review or something like that. If y'all, the best thing you can do for that review is to say, "Hey, this is so and so and so and so from JK Style. We apologize for your bad experience. Come back in, see if we can do the experience and so on." So that way, not only are you countering their response, but you're showing other people who may go look at their response and say, this person might have been a little bit analytical, or it might not have been as much as they said. These are really nice people. And for small business owners, interacting with these reviews is going to help you tremendously stay up on Google's reviews.
Absolutely. But I appreciate
For
that.
churches, I mean, really, man, the thing that helps on Google reviews is not so, unless you are doing the grant from Google, um, unless you're getting that grant and doing reviews, is really not a big deal for churches. The best thing that helps churches is check-ins on Facebook, reviews on Facebook and social media. And I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of people joke and call it arrogant, but these videos that pastors are doing of them getting out of the car, walking down the hallway, greeting people and stuff like that, that is tremendously working. It's working. It is showing the personable nature of the pastor
Correct.
leader, that he's not just a superstar that's not touchable.
Correct.
It's literally letting them peek into the life of, hey, I got out my car, this is what it looks like. I come in the door, I greet my people, I go in my office, I sit down for a few minutes, get myself together, I have breakfast or my staff make sure I'm good, I go back out, I greet people, I worship, and then they recap at the end. So social media is really helping a lot of people draw people to the church. And then old school evangelism, that doesn't go away. But in regard to Google, man, Google for churches, it's kind of hard to say, man. Really, churches aren't growing because of Google reviews. Churches are growing because of social media presence like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even Twitter. Those are still the driving forces of social media presence in churches.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you, Pastor, man. Thank you so much for coming on with us.
Man, I sing y'all on. I had to come on.
A lot of good information. Thank
That
you
was
so
some great,
much.
especially the 72 hours,
And
the
the
72
grant.
hours response and the grants.
You
was
don't
great.
long response to your Google reviews because it shows that you're not present. You know what I'm saying? I worked for a company that did it for real estate, and we always told our real estate agents, whenever you get a review, make sure that you respond for 72 hours. That will allow Google to see that you are present, active, and alert of your business perspective, and keep it like that, man. But for churches, Google is okay, but if you really want your church to be seen, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, uh, TikTok, whatever else, Snapchat, all that kind of stuff, you gotta engage the younger people. And I mean, honestly, I told the pastor this the other day, and it may sound a little harsh, but if you are a pastor today and you don't have a Facebook page for your church or personal, you are 20 years behind.
I agree.
Google came out in what, 2005, 2006?
Yes.
Yes. If you don't have a Facebook, yeah, if you don't have social media presence, man, you are antiquated.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you,
I guess
Pastor.
we
What's
got
up?
a good question from Dion. Maybe you can answer this. How do you handle a person making a review on the wrong place?
So unfortunately, Google does not have a remove setting for reviews, so you can't remove it. The best thing that you can do is comment under it. Hey, I apologize that you had this experience in that place. Unfortunately, we are not them. But
Mm.
Our business is sensitive, our customer service, so forth, so on, and then you win like that. Because I mean, you got people out here who will make a review on stuff and don't even know what they're talking about. And unfortunately, even
Yes.
with the big businesses that are paying tons of money for reviews, um, they can't even get them removed. And I told this to somebody a couple weeks ago. You'll believe it or not, bad reviews don't hurt businesses when they aren't ignored, right?
That's what we just said earlier. Yep,
That's good.
I agree.
Believe it or not, Chick-fil-A has bad reviews. Walmart has bad reviews. Yeah, it's companies out here that we love that have bad reviews. But guess what? It doesn't stop your business. So the only thing you can do with bad, negative reviews is honestly to respond to them with love and kindness, as well as just stay afloat.
I appreciate that, Pastor.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for getting on, Bishop, man, with us.
Man, it's my pleasure. You have an amazing day.
All right, do the same. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Dion, we can relate because sometimes they give us a comment, a 1 star, and we don't even sell the item that they're talking about. So we can relate.
Definitely can relate. He gave some great information, some stuff. Business owners, whoever's on here, he gave a key point I didn't even know, even in my research. And it's grateful to have people with wisdom in high places. He said something about um, responding to a review in 72 hours. That is major. That is major. We try to. I'm gonna be honest with you. And what I should have asked him, and I just thought about it afterwards, is that 72 hours pending on if it's a 5 star or a 3 star and below? Because if I'm hitting a 4 and a 5 star, my response is not going to be the same as if I get a 3 star, 2 star, 1 star. As soon as I see those pop up on our anywhere on our platform, we immediately send it to our staff, send it to our leadership, send it out to our staff, and then one of us at this point we respond to it, because I am a strong believer that there's always a second chance to make a first impression. That's always. So if we have a bad day, you come in and my staff is not doing, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, whatever, and or the food isn't the way it's supposed to have been done, or how we've showed it on our social media platform. We want to contact you immediately. Say let us have the opportunity to make a first impression the second time. So I should have asked that. Does that 72 hours is it pending upon if you
The
got a
rating.
4 or 5 star rating compared to 3 star and below? Great information. Thank you, Pastor, for coming on. Man, I see we have Teddy Yoli's hot dog, man, my guy. He's a wonderful guy, man.
Wonderful.
Mentor. He's a solid mentor to me. Every time I see him, man, his energy he gives off, man.
Wisdom.
His wisdom he gives us, man. He just openly gives us stuff, man. And, I am so grateful for people like that in my life, our life, that come in, see we're in here hustling and grinding, and try to make it a little bit better for us. So we're gonna call him Uncle Teddy. Uncle Teddy, we're in here talking about the effect of reviews, the pros and cons. I honestly haven't really seen a lot of cons in reviews because I see the bigger picture in them. I believe our brand is built off the reviews, because I remember when we first started off, I had to fight the 1 stars, I had to fight the 2 stars, I had to fight the 3 stars. We weren't even getting 4s and 5s. Because we was developing our brand. We wasn't doing everything the right way. We wasn't hitting all the marks. We wasn't dotting every I and crossing every T. So we were getting proper proper ratings. But what I liked about it is they gave us the information we needed to improve. And it was up to us to take their information and improve on it. Or we could have did like some other businesses that I know. As soon as I'm about to say your bread looked like it had mold on it, or your chicken fried in old grease, or whatever I want to defend. I want to defend my. No, I don't want to defend, because I want to really take the time to take a step back, look and see, was that day on that day that my grease get changed? Is it 2 days old? Was it filtered? Now I can ask questions to my leadership. Did y'all filter the oil? Because I'm getting a complaint that it was burnt. And then then it makes me go and look at the product. Because if the product looks like it's in old grease, then I have to address that. So it gives you opportunities to address product. Dominique Wright says, "You all are amazing to me. Just the fact that you'll take the time to acknowledge it and to get understanding." But that's how you build your brand. Do you think Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Hardee's, they didn't go and research the negative comments they got and adjust and fix it? Taco Bell, your favorite Mexican restaurant, all those things, man. So I mean, if we're not taking advantage of the reviews to build our brand better, then we're killing our own business.
Think about this. We'd much rather people leave us a comment, a review, and tell us what we need to fix than to walk away and we lose a customer. We much rather we much rather build a relationship with them than just see them walk away.
Great. That's a great response. That's why I love her. That's why she's the boss of J&K. So my sister Dion asked this question right here. She said, "Do you think you should give a percentage off if a customer leaves a review?" All right, so I'm gonna answer this one my way and how I was trained. I'd rather review. So here's how I was trained when I started learning food costs. Dion, you know I talk about this all the time. Anybody who knows me know Chris Carrington, all of it. We talk numbers all the time, and there's a reason why when I'm talking to business owners, chefs, whoever, it's all about the numbers. Everything is a number in your business. And here's why. If a customer has a problem with an order of wings that were messed up, let's say a burger, I'm talking about my restaurant, a burger that was messed up, an order, my sister owns a soul food restaurant, Caribbean restaurant, a piece of jerk chicken was messed up, some collard greens was messed up. What does it cost us to have a 4-ounce, 5-ounce portion of a side item or a piece of white meat, dark meat chicken? You see where I'm going with this? Why am I going to give you a percentage off if I know that I would rather, instead of doing a percentage, I would rather give you a meal back because I know how much the meal cost me. Oh.
They ain't paying.
No, they ain't caring, sis. Right? Everything is about the numbers. So if I know that tray went out and I charge you a certain amount, but because I know what it costs me, am I still giving you a percentage off? I'm still doing the same thing, right? I'm still doing the same thing. But to me and to them, they're getting a better deal because they're getting their meal replaced. Instead of, okay, you come in, I'm going to give you a dessert. That doesn't replace my meal. I came to experience the meal that I've heard about, seen about, read about. I want to enjoy that item right there. So what I do is, because I know, let's go fries. Anybody know fries? Fries is easy. I've been doing fries for a long time. We charge $3 for 6 ounces of fries. We charge $3. Do you know it only costs us 57 cents for fries and 60 cents if you add the seasoning to it? So why wouldn't I just go ahead and replace an order of fries instead of say, well, you come in, I give you 50 cents off your next order? That doesn't fix the problem. Let's fix the problem. Let's give a second chance to make a first impression. Let's gain them as a customer, and then watch this review. They go, and then we say to them, it would be a pleasure of ours. If you don't mind going back and leaving a second review. We understand what your viewpoint was on the first. I hope we fix it on this one. Please go back, and if you're satisfied with this one, leave us a second review. Don't take the first one down. Use the second review and say how we fixed that for you. And then now, because we fixed it for you, we can gain other customers. It's a win-win. I don't ever want nobody to take a negative down, but I would love for you. You don't have to, but I would love for you to leave a second review simply saying my experience the second time was better than the first time, and I want to counter the 3-star, the 2-star, the 1-star with a 4 or 5-star. Which one you think? Which one you think makes us as business owners or brand owners feel better?
Business classes, business etiquette is needed.
You are sorry. Do you all do business classes? Hey, listen, we learn from trial and error. I've been doing this for 30 years. I don't know how to do nothing else but this. And I failed so many times in it. And I failed so many times that I learned the right way to do things. And we teach our staff the same way you hear us doing this. If we're not around, the leadership we have in place now will handle our customers the same exact way. That's what's called building the brand. That's why you hear us say in the beginning, we send all negative or positive reviews to our leadership first because it's their responsibility to respond back to that. Because we're not going to, at Grow, we're not going to be able to be at every spot. Every leader should be able to run their own establishment with our DNA. Come
And-
run the Spicy Week.
And what we won't allow is any of our leadership or employees to argue with the customer and say, "But no, I didn't." No, that is unacceptable on so many levels because it's not our perception because we didn't receive it. It's the customer's perception.
She talking good.
And if the customers receive some burnt fries, it's their perception. They don't like dark fries. Just give them some more fries.
There is nothing to do. And here's what I've always taught our staff. My wife can
Agree.
would agree with what I'm saying. That ain't your product. Me and my wife pay for that. So why in God's name are you trying to argue and debate when I'm telling you, take it? Because listen, think about this. The average meal, we are a cook to order restaurant. We don't have stuff sitting around. We are a cook to order restaurant. If we have to remake a product, it's only 10 minutes. That 10 minutes is a long time. Usually our stuff is from 5 to 7 minutes, depending on how busy it is. But say it's 10 minutes. Sir, ma'am, we truly apologize. Let me fix this for you right now. Give me an additional 10 minutes. I want to make this item just as fresh as I. Let's kill all the other noise. We don't want to have we don't run a ghetto business. We don't run no hood business, and we ain't gonna handle it hood. If there's an issue, smile, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, because we only have to deal with them for the moment. Once the moment is over, or how we react to their anger back towards us for the food that they got an opinion on, we can make the situation either good or bad, or better or worse. How about that? Better or worse by how we react or respond to them coming to us, bringing us back their complaint. You know what? I apologize, cuz. Thank you so much for allowing me to. Can I please be able to fix this for you again? I truly apologize. I did not mean to send that out to you that way, and I would love to fix that for you. I did nothing wrong. I calmed the situation down. Okay, you mad, you loud, you doing okay, no problem. You cussing, no problem. No problem at all. Let me fix that for you. I appreciate you giving me the time to do that.
With a smile.
With a smile on your face. And it's not a fake smile. I'm sincerely want to make you have the best experience you can have in our establishment. And that should be across the board anywhere. If I come in and I have an issue, and I'm not, especially if I'm not coming in with an attitude, I'm just coming in and saying, can you please refix this for me? It wasn't to my satisfaction. And the response should always be no problem.
Now, one of the things that needs to be communicated from a owner to the employees is the policy on how to handle. You do not. Is your policy to give the customer back their money and then the food? Is your policy? What is your policy? Make sure that your employees or whoever is handling knows how you want the situation handled.
That's good. Because everything else is going back to the reviews, right? We want to make sure that we get a counter, even if they had a bad experience and they wasn't leaving a review. Put yourself in a position for them to leave a review. Because just like Pastor was saying earlier, every review counts. Especially if you a business owner. I don't care what kind of business you got. Every review you get is meant to build your brand. I want, when people say burgers, wings, hot dogs, whatever, I want J&K to pop up in the first 5. I ain't got to be number 1 all the time, but put me in the top 5. There's thousands of restaurants. You think I don't care about being in the top 5? Absolutely. And it's because we're allowing people, and just like you said, we do have a QR code. We got this little yellow slip, goes in every bag. leave a review. 5 star to 0. I mean, 1 star to 5 star. It is up to them. But if we give them the experience from the time they walk in the door to the time they order, I don't care how busy it is or how dead it is in there, how we treat them when they walk in the door, how we treat them when they're ordering their food, what they hear in the background, what they're hearing or what they're experiencing in your restaurant. Turn that music down sometimes so it's not so loud, so they can concentrate on their order. Are we giving them the attention to show them some of the specials we have? Talk a little bit about, especially if that's their first time in here. And when they walk out, they make the statement, they made me feel so comfortable and they made me feel like I was a part of their family. It's major. And that's why you get people coming back and defending your 3 stars to 2 stars to 1 star. You got people that would defend that for you
Mhm,
and go on and leave a review afterwards.
mhm, mhm, mhm,
They would leave a review afterwards.
mhm, mhm. For the most part, we are not associating or have the crab in the barrel mentality. If somebody try to pull you down, you have good people around you that's going to try to pull you back up, bring
Right.
you, give you those reviews that you need. That's going to bring you back up to where you need to be.
And on Google that I've learned and Yelp that some negative reviews because and I'm just I don't know. I'm just speaking out of what I see. That there's some negative reviews that never reach the platform. They kick the reviews because it will affect your rating. Go on J&K Style Grill. This is what I like. Me and my wife was looking at this a little while ago. On Yelp, this is crazy. On Yelp, General Booth location. This is our newer one, 3 years old. It's a 4.9. And we got a 1 star on there, 2 star the other day. And it was a legit, what their comment was legit. But we still a 4.9 at General Booth. And at our College Park location on Yelp, it's a 4.5. You know how hard it is as a small business, as a minority business, to keep a rate over 4.0
With over 500
with over
reviews.
500 reviews to keep a rating at a 4.0. That's almost like saying you're a 5 star. A 4.5. That's 4.5 stars. That's crazy.
10 years, over 500 reviews.
Hey, what's up, Webster? How you doing? It's hard to do. It's hard to do. It's hard to do in the beginning. But as you're establishing yourself and getting the right staff in there, it doesn't become hard because everybody follows a procedure. Everybody knows how to handle the reviews when they're coming in. And that's going to be the most important. Business owners, that's the most important. How you coach your staff to deal with your people, the guests that come. I don't call them customers. We call them guests. When guests come into our business, we have taught them, we have taught our leadership and our staff on how to greet them. Can I bless y'all with something? Let me see what my Uncle Teddy said.
Hello,
You
James.
guys always provide an experience for the customer service. And this is the type of stuff that you guys want to see. It is consistent. Why? Because we made this a part of our motto, and it's definitely a part of our vision. What Uncle Teddy just said down there, and we hear this all the time. I forgot where I fixed it. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Bless him. Bless him.
I'm gonna bless you right here. I'm gonna bless you. Listen, I want y'all to be blessed with me the same way it blesses me every time I hear this. I came from Chick-fil-A. I work for Tony Holmes. Me and him friends to this day. He owns a Chick-fil-A in Apex. Uh, I don't know what kind of money he's making. He's making crazy money out there. That's the guy I told y'all a long time ago came in and told me, Kevin, you doing this, this, and this, and I do the chicken sandwich with the same guy. We know the standards of Chick-fil-A. Everybody always compares customer service that Chick-fil-A is the standard. Here's where the blessing comes in. As a small minority owned by a teenager, me and my wife, yeah, we are the parents. But our daughter, a black female, is the business owner, right? We have been training her since she was 9 years old. Here's the blessing. When people can compare your customer service to that of the top-notch Chick-fil-A and say you guys are just, watch this, as good or better than Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Does that not? I'm just asking y'all. I'm just asking y'all, those that are on here right now. You got those that know us and those that don't know us, but you're a business owner. And you focus, your business is focused on customer service. Anybody own business should be customer service, right? Anybody own a business should be customer service. But when your business, whatever you own, is compared to Chick-fil-A, which is the standard setter, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Chick-fil-A has been known as the standard setter as far as customer service. They set the platform. When your brand and your business is being compared to them or better, that means you're doing something right. If that don't bless you, that bless me. That bless me. And this is not one person coming in. This is not 10 people coming in. We're hearing this thing all the time. And here's another key part to that. We're not even there. Our leadership and our employees are getting these comments. We down at the other end of down on the other end of the city. We're on the other end of the city, and we're still getting the compliments from our staff to our guests. And they're still comparing our brand to that of the top-notch brand in the world. What's up, Karen? How you doing, sis?
We would rather be compared to the top notch of Chick-fil-A than Tony around the corner that has a illegal business. What do you want to be compared to?
We want to be compared to as a customer service business owner, and those companies that have high ratings. And you can look at Chick-fil-A have 10,000 people in line every day, wrapped around the building. And they keep a standard of customer service throughout the entire, thousands of people. We only get to touch a couple hundred a day. We touch a couple of hundred people a day. And their experience with us and their rating with us, I want you to think about this. If you go on Google right now, I want y'all don't just take my word for it. Google J&K Style Grill on any platform. J&K Style Grill, General Booth, J&K Style Grill, College Park. I guarantee you won't see anything less than a 4.7 on both platforms. And we've been holding that number for 9 straight years. 4.7. And all we serve is burgers, chicken sandwiches, burgers, wings, and egg rolls. Superb. Thank you, Karen, for that. Superb quality food and look, the other thing is we give back to our community. We in a community all the time. We feed the homeless. We buying groceries for the seniors. My daughter's out. I think she got 2 or 3 this month. She goes out and she's feeding the less fortunate. We're in the communities. We're doing these things. So when people see see us out and about and they read a negative review, what they experience with us make them go and counter the review by saying that ain't what I don't think that's true about them. They may have had a bad day. Did you reach out to them? That's what you hear a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Y'all are the best. I appreciate that. That's for my big sister right there, Dion. Remember I said Dion owns 7 Spices. Her and her beautiful family, her 7 kids. Her and the 7 kids, 7 Spices, and her partner Bruce. They got a phenomenal team over there. They got a phenomenal product over there. That's why you hear, because I've been talking to her before she opened a restaurant. She used to sit in J&K when it used to be just me, her, and my girl Latrice. We sit there for hours and no customers coming in. Yeah, hey, Latrice right here. I didn't know you was on there, Latrice. My girl Latrice is on here right now. Me, Latrice, my sister Dion. I'm not even joking. We would sit there and we would strategize. We would be talking. And listen, no customers coming in. I'm making $0 a day. We had a drink. Mm-hmm. We had a drink. We sat there. And because my wife was still in the military, I'm trying to run the restaurant. I'm in a lot of times by myself until somebody comes in, because when we wouldn't get no customers in. And me and those 2 women would just sit back and that was before Latrice even got married. We'll sit back and we just brainstorm and laugh and figure out new whatever we were doing. And when one person walked in, even then, here's the key. Even then, when one person walked in, and those 2 women didn't even work for us. They would just draw it into what we were doing. They would greet the customers too. Hey, here we go. Try this, try that, whatever. Yeah, she was in the, yeah. We we sat and watched people walk by. You're right. You're right, sis. We did. And to see then to where we at now, it's all about number one, the grace of God, and number two, because of the standards that we put in place, how we responded to reviews. I think Vicky says. I think I saw earlier where Vicky was saying that one stars are not good. I would argue that. I would argue that by what we said earlier, they're not. A one star is not good if it doesn't give you a reason why. If it gives you a reason why, so let me do this. I'm gonna do this. Research says people will visit your restaurant more frequently off of negative reviews than they will positive reviews. That's research. My wife sent me something a couple of days ago, uh, and it's a statistic, and it's a very recent statistic that came out because people want to see if they're just that bad. So what happens is, if like us, if we're always showing the 5 stars, right, then they're gonna be like, oh, they don't really need my money, they're doing well. But the 1 star says they got room for improvement. Let me go see if they've improved it now. I just blessed somebody. I just helped somebody out with that one. A 1 star without a response is bad. But a 1 star with a reasoning or response to why they gave you a 1 star is excellent because it gives you grounds to fix something that you may be missing because you're so overwhelmed with the starter of business, with the whatever you're trying to get done, right? Trying to figure everything out, that you overlook the small things. And because somebody rated you a 3 to a 1, because they get rated you a 3 to 1 with a reasoning behind it. Hey, thank you, Vicky.
Now, some reviews, even though they tell you what's wrong, maybe it's price, maybe it's, I don't know, let's say price. If the review
Price
is
is a
on
good one.
price, some things that you is out of your hands, but it does not hurt. It does not hurt you to stop what you're doing and just look at the price that
Right.
that's on the board that you're charging. How much? How, it doesn't hurt for you to stop and look at the pricing, and then just address. But we all know that prices are going up. Uh, the prices are going up with the food costs in the stores. So some comments are going to be something that we cannot fix, but it doesn't hurt just to look at it.
Okay, so my sister said food cost is up. I'm sorry. Let me counter this one more time. You know, I like the counter. I love the counter. Um, uh, we have two, I said $50. Well, listen. I hear that's the going price anyway. So, Vicky, we are in 2 locations. Both of them are in Virginia Beach right now. We have one near the oceanfront on General Booth and Dam Neck. We're probably like 5-10 miles from the ocean,
Mhm.
and then our main location, which is the College Park, it's on the line of Virginia Beach and Chesapeake. Um, but let me go back and counter this. I'm gonna counter what my wife just said. I forgot who else I fixed the counter. I'm finna counter. Um,
Food
so
cost is up. I'm sorry.
yeah, okay. Food cost is up. Food cost is up. Uh, Food cost is up. But can you produce the same product as a lunch special with smaller portions that are affordable for those? Because everybody can come in. I got a $17-18 burger in there. I got a $20 meal in there. Wings are expensive right now. Eh, but here's the thing: we also got a value meal on our board that has fries and canned drinks included. Let me help y'all restaurant owners out. Canned drinks, I don't care where you go. You got to keep a brand name though. You got to keep a brand name. Pepsi, Coke, a brand name product, right? Get your brand name canned drink. Do the math. If you can get 4 for $12, that means you have 48. You have 48 cans for $12. Price divided by quantity, right? So whatever it costs you, divided by the quantity. Uh, uh, 12 divided by 48 gives you what? A cent. You got so many cents, right? So Let's say a canned drink costs you 40 cents. Order of fries costs you 60 cents. And you can make a burger, bun, 4-ounce patty, and this is using quality meat. Bun, 4-ounce patty, ketchup, mustard, pickles, onions, lettuce, and tomato. This is a price. This is what it costs you to make it, not what you sell it at. Let's say you can make it for under $3. Under $3, you can make one. So that means that whole entire meal is $3, right? But you can get a food cost at 33%, and I'll teach you how to upgrade later on. If you multiply that times 3, it gives you your food cost of 33%. And you can just adjust the number to get it wherever you want your food cost to be. 27. I use the average hours between 27 and 25% on our food costs, right? So if you have a value meal that people can come in, the average student, that's why we focus on our combo meal is for the average student. $14, you can get a double cheeseburger, fries, and a canned drink. Here's where you make your money at. Can I upgrade that to a lemonade for you? That's an additional $3. So then but you got to capture it. You got to capture the audience because everybody can't afford the product that you're putting out. Everybody can't afford a burger and your regular items and whatever. They can't afford that. You really can't. A $10 mac and cheese. We got a $10 mac and cheese that has our roasted shrimp, roasted chicken, and it's 12 ounce. It's a 12-ounce container, and I guarantee you eat it, you're full. I guarantee you, but it costs you $10. It's affordable. You got to have certain items then that'll bring your customers in. Bring your customers in and say, I'm willing to do this. And then it's the job of your staff to upgrade them to, okay, you got the value meal. You got a full meal at $12. You can get a full meal at our restaurant at $12. That's cheaper than McDonald's. You are cheaper than McDonald's. A full meal at McDonald's costs you $14. I know because I was there the other day and I was doing the math. So when did McDonald's go up like that? Right? You can get a full meal from J&K Style Grill at $12, right? But the key is for your staff to know how to upgrade. Man, those guys were so wonderful, man. I went in and it was my first time there. They sent me to the value meal. I got a complete meal for $12. Then I looked over to the left and saw they had some desserts and lemonades. And I said, I don't want to leave without getting that. And I got the lemonades and I got the desserts. And they made me feel like I was a king or a queen in their restaurant. And I'm going to leave them a 5-star. And you don't fed them. And they're going to go and tell mom and daddy, sister, uncle. And you still got a $25 ticket. And man, I'm coaching too much, man. Y'all going to get me in trouble on here. Can't copy us out. Hey, James, you already know.
James, no.
They can copy my style, bro. And I learned this the hard way, brother. I learned this from trial and error. But you know, that's the key to it. But you see how at the end of it all, we made them feel so comfortable. They wanted to leave a review. They left a review, and we ended up with what we got, right? But everybody's not going to leave you that same experience. But you got to have a value that brings them in. Man, that's good, man. Listen, I have enjoyed. I love talking to y'all on this thing, man. It has been a pleasure. Love being with my wife, and we can share these things with you guys, man. Pastor gave us some knowledge today. You ain't lying. Got it from the. Hey, this trial and error is for real. This trial and error is for real. But we're at a place where, again, we're not even in our restaurant no more. I really have not worked in my restaurant, the College Park one, in a month. Really. I mean, I step foot in there, I might do one or two. Or my manager, and my sister, you know my sister there, she's been with me for a long time. My manager would say, what you doing back behind the line, Doc? And kick me off the line, and guess what I say? Out of respect. You got it. Y'all got a flow of things. Let me get out your way. And like we said another time, you have to be all right with them not doing it your way. You got to be okay with it. If you're going to be a business owner, you got to be okay with knowing it ain't going to always be the way you want it done. But as long as they're keeping the standards, as long as they're doing that, I can't even argue. What's up, Chop? Man, I told you I was in town. I wasn't in town long though, man. I would have loved to seen you around here. But yeah, I don't know where I was going. South
Keeping
Chopper.
up with the standards.
Yeah, keep it up with the standards. Yeah, we ain't been in there for one. And Latrice, Latrice, what's the name of y'all business? I know y'all got the gala. What? It's integrity. It slipped my
Integrity.
mind. It slipped my mind. What's up, Robert? How you doing, man? Man, let me tell you something. Feng Shui, ain't that how you say it, Latrice? My sister and her husband, when I say grinders, man, they got the jump houses. They got the the gala,
Rental. Yeah, they got
the
the
gala. Sis, forgive me. But you can go and rent out their what's the name? And she does all the
They're in Chesapeake. Latrice, put your information.
Latrice, put your information. Man, they are top notch. Gala signature events. There it is. Gala signature events.
Dion, while we're at it, put your information up as well.
Yeah, definitely put Seven Spice up there. Hey, Treese, what's your address, sis? Integrity Rentals. Listen, when I say, me and my brother talked the other day, me and her husband Wayne talked the other day about some business ventures and some stuff he got going on. When I say this family right here, and this goes with what I was saying, marriage, business, and ministry. A lot of folks that we deal with are married couples, and we in the hustle together. We always together. We always doing it together. This couple, Latrice and her husband Gwen, or Gwen and Latrice, they are always together. They're always hustling. They always pouring in. They always doing this. So this is, if you guys are in the area and you're looking for rental stuff, I mean tables, chairs,
Bounce houses, popcorn,
cotton
everything.
candy, ice machine, the icing machine, all those things. There you go. You got gala signature events where you can go and book your parties, book your reunions, whatever. They got all that.
They got the space. They got the
What's
DJ.
up, brother?
They got the food. They got everything.
How are you, Robert? Man, good to see you, man. Brucey, hey, yeah, y'all married to the business, marriage, business, and ministry. Listen, if you're together so long, man, y'all been together a long time though. Y'all been friends a long time. So y'all might well be married to the business. Which y'all got 20-some years in together. Yeah, BFFs. Yeah, I get it, man. But yeah. Listen, thank you guys so much. I know I try not to be on here too long, but we'll be giving information. And again, we want to help. All right, been glad to see everything good, man. Everything good on this end right here, man.
30
Yeah,
years.
30. Yeah, that's what I'm
a
saying.
long time.
That's a long time. Y'all done fuss and fight, made up as friends. They friends now. So they made up and fight again and fuss. But they got each other back. I can say that. I've only been knowing Bruce probably, how long is that? 1, 2, 3 years I've been knowing Bruce. Phenomenal young man. I actually love him, man. He's a great guy. Yeah. I only associate with good people, man. And he one of the ones, man. He good people. Yeah, he good folks. Yeah, good folks. So again, we were talking about reviews. We're about to get off of here. And got late. We're talking about reviews. Do reviews affect your business? What are the pros and cons of reviews as a business owner? It was a pleasure having a chance to talk with you guys and inform you guys. And like I said, Pastor gave us, even for me, that blessed me to know I have up to 72 hours.
You're so welcome.
You can't beat me on the grill cook-off on that smoke.
That's another topic.
Boy.
That's another topic.
Okay.
That's another topic.
Don't get me started. I give you an hour on that one. Thanks for the tips. Which appreciate. Love y'all. Love you too. We're gonna have to chop it up on that one, man. Listen, I hand out. What's up? Hey, listen, Walker's on here, man. Before we go, I need to let them. Hey, what's up, kinfolk? Hey, sis, they own Jive Burgers. This is one of the hottest food trucks in the 757 right now. If this is an up and coming food truck, they license in, I think if they're not licensed in all 7 cities, they license in a bunch of them. And they're the pink truck with the turkey on it. They do no beef and no pork on their truck. When I tell you the turkey egg rolls, that shrimp burger, what's that hot dog they got, man? I forgot what it is. Check them out. Check them out. Jive Burgers. The pink truck is parked at our College Park location, but you can find them on their social media platform. They're always posting their schedule where you guys can see them at. So yes, Dion, you got to try them. Dion, listen, sis, I ain't lied to you one time about places to go and people to meet. This is a husband and wife team as well. They're a husband and wife team as well. You should go and check them out and look at the reviews that people are leaving about their truck. They are probably I haven't seen nor heard a single negative thing concerning this food, and it hasn't been that long. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's 2-3 months. So they still got to work out the trials and tribulations. They still got to work out some of the kinks of working together, which we all had to do it. But their product speaks for them. Their relationship speaks for them. Their business speaks. So there's a wonderful Jive Burger. No, it's Jive, Give, Jive Burgers. Hey, that's business. Jive Burgers food truck. Yeah. Hey, sis, that's business. If we ain't working it out, we failing. If we ain't doing the trials and tribulations, we failing. So as long as you guys are having.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Mutt? What's going on with you? Yeah, Jive. What's up, cousin? Yeah, Jive Burger. Yep. Husband named Skywalker. Shell right here. Walker, man. Listen, beautiful family. They are a business of integrity. They put out quality product. They don't just give you no mess now.
Good stuff.
They put some good stuff out there. So if you guys see the pink truck, catch them, try them out. Hey sis, what kind of reviews have y'all had recently? Give you a little chance to respond a little bit. So we're talking about positive and negative. And here's the other question: as a new food truck, how do you handle negative reviews? If you had any yet, I don't know if you had any or not. I haven't seen any, but if you and Skywalker have had any negative reviews, what was your response to them? And do you view a negative review as bad? What's up, Mike?
So while she's typing in, if y'all have anything that y'all would like us to talk about, cover in the future, go ahead and drop us a line. Let us know so we can get prepared.
What's up, Kev?
And talk about it one night. Everyone loving the food. I think Sunday was a little challenging, but we will tell you about that another day.
Oh, you guys was at the church. You guys had the line. It's all right, cuzzo. We connect in the spirit. It's all good. Everybody loving the food. That's what you want to hear. Sunday was. That's what you want to hear. Did anybody give you any negative feedback? Probably talking about. So you guys are getting started. You had the line that I saw.
You said yes.
Long lines, wait times, because you guys are cook the order truck like we are. So I already know. You ain't even got to tell me most of it. And church folks are the worst ones to deal with. So I already know, sis. You ain't even got. Definitely the wait times.
Maybe that maybe that would be a topic sometime. Why church folks are unforgiving? No, I'm just kidding.
Wait times is always, and I would teach you guys if you allow me to. I'm cracking up. I would, sis, we've been there. You're talking about 40 minute wait times, and hey, I already know. But there's a system. There's a system in place for a culinary. It's a culinary shortcut. And the only thing.
Hello, Mel Stevens.
Hey, Pastor Stevens, how you doing? Love you. One of the most beautiful women. Listen, one of the most influential women that has been a part of my life. Pastor Joyce Stevens. She's over. What's the name of the church? New Life Worship.
Yes. In Arizona.
But she's up north now. But when I say bless me unknowingly, man, she captured my heart years ago, almost 20 years ago. So, 18 now? No, because you're 18. I remember you saying 5 orders. So in order for you to stay where your business is not being affected, right? In a cook to order business, you have to limit the amount of orders that you take, because it's going to take both of you guys working together to be able to move the product. Number one, you're going to get you the cheap plastic disposable gloves, right? And here's why. Because as you take 5 orders, I'm writing them down, I can easily slip into a 3-cent plastic glove turn around, help the cook get out 3 orders. Once I turn around and hand out those 3 orders, I dispose of the glove, hand those 3 orders out, take another 5 orders. If you think about it, it sounds like a lot, but in reality, it's really not. You're still only having a 7 to 10 minute wait time. And then what you do is you have to communicate to the person that's cooking and dropping the product. Okay, I got a line of 15, I got a line of 20 out here. Go ahead and drop me, because you know they're going to sell, even though we ain't cooked the order. Drop me 5 orders of fries, drop me 5 of the egg rolls, drop me 7 turkey burgers. So by the time I turn around to take that order and turn around, hand it up, put my gloves on, he's pulling those burgers off and we're building those burgers. So instead of a 30, 45-minute wait time, you had a 10-minute wait time. And yes, it's going to beat you up in the beginning until you get a third person on the truck with you. But in order to make money as a small business owner, in order to make money as a small business owner, you're going to have to sweat it out, and you're going to have to come up with a strategy that will allow you to be able to produce that product in under 10 minutes. And you can get out 5 orders. Think about it, what I just said. Drop me 5, drop me 5, drop me 3, drop me 5. By the time you turn around after taking that 5th order, that product is coming up off the grill finished. All I got to do now is set the burgers up. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna hand out 5 orders and I'm gonna take 5 more. The more you communicate to your guests, the more you're communicating to the person that's building or cooking the product, the easier it becomes to you. It's a turnaround. You're gonna be doing a lot of this, but it's gonna be more effective. You're not gonna be as tired because you're overwhelmed with all these. You see all these orders on your ticket thing. I don't know how we got here, but we're gonna stay here. You see all these orders on your ticket thing right here. You see this long line of people still waiting. You see the long line of people that's on the other side who have ordered their food and still waiting, and it becomes frustrating. But to overcome frustration is to have a strategy. And the way to have a strategy is, for me, 5 orders at a time. Once my cashier takes that 5th order, put on disposable cheap gloves, turn around, communicate. Look, I'm about to hand out 5 orders, and this will be so easy. It's a difference between being busy and working hard. It's a big difference. A big difference. Hear what I'm telling you. There's a big difference between being busy and working hard. I can be busy for 8 hours. I can only work hard for 2.
That's good. That was good. It really helps if your menu is not large. Know your audience, know what you can put out and how many times, and then narrow down the menu if you can.
Kevin, we are in a business, but the strategy. So culinary teaches you the techniques. Business teaches you the strategy of staying ahead, right? Culinary school would teach you how to do a chiffonade, how to braise a product, all the steps in doing that. But when it comes to running a business, you got to have strategy. And for me, 5 orders is more than enough. I don't need to take everybody's order. I don't need my cashier to overwhelm me with 15 orders. Don't do that. Just give me 5. And as long as we're communicating with the guests and they see that we're moving the product in a speedy amount of time. Me and my wife, I'm changing that. Me and my mother, my mama don't do nothing to take orders. Me and my mother, because of the strategy that I got, can do $1,500 in a matter of an hour and a half, and I haven't broken a sweat. Mama just give me 5 orders. I don't want her to do nothing but stand there and take orders and smile and run her mouth like she do. My mama can talk. So I allow my mama to be in the front. She talk and calls back and say, Miss Mildred, that's my mom. Miss Mildred. Yeah. She'll call back, Kevin, such and such. Mama, don't even call it back. Just say, order up. Because I've already, because I see the line myself. I've already pre-cooked stuff, right? And it's not like I pre-cooked it 20 minutes ago. It's only been cooked for a minute and a half. So when the orders are placed, I can turn around and pop, and hand them out. So when I get the 5th order, I say, Mama, here's the 5th order. And then she'll take another 5. And because how she treats these people, they are so in love with her. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's a strategy. This is great advice.
Don't let it bring the old out of you. Don't let it.
We said we were going to do. My brother Quino here. He just had his first child, beautiful daughter. Say La, my first niece, my beautiful niece. I heard her cry today for the first time, and I was driving down the road, man. My eyes got so teared up, I couldn't see. I already can't see. And then my eyes got so teared up hearing her beautiful voice. I ain't know how to act. This is great advice. I always love y'all advice. I need to communicate with the customers more. I'm a people person, but son bring the open. Let me tell you something, sis. This is me. This is my advice. Because my wife said, I'm anybody know me now. I mean, before I'm extremely aggressive. I am very militant, and I'm to the point. But I had to learn how to separate my old from my business. My business brand does not have anything to do with who I was, right, or how I react. Even when people give me attitudes, my job is to smile, get you out between 7 to 10 minutes, because again, we are a cook to order truck. That's one thing that people have to know. We don't have stuff readily available. We cook to order. All right. So if we're cooking the order, you got to know that it's going to take time to get your product. So don't sit there and rush me. And I simply tell people, and I do it in such a joking way, they don't take me serious. Don't rush me. Listen, I'm giving you this fresh hot product. That's my wife. My wife said, I got a strategy for these folks. I'm a gamer. I know how to do this. And I'll be like, man, listen here, don't be rushing me. And I'll be wanting to say it like you said, nigga, don't rush. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't rush me. I'm trying to, but I'd be so nice with it. They start laughing. And, okay, yeah. So, but because I want you to always have a positive experience when you come to my truck. Even though we haven't, you see we struggling. You see we're in the weeds. Why you gonna come and add to that?
You see the line just like we do.
Be patient. Be patient. And what I like, again, because of the reputation you have, other people in line will begin to defend you because they know how good your product is and your customer service. And they see you. Your window is open. Since your window is open. So they can see how hard you and Skywalker work. Why in God's name am I going to, if anything, check this out, sis. You're going to laugh at me at this one, but you might like it. If anything, some people say, you know what, I know whatever, but can I give you a hand? Can I get on there? Maybe I can take an order for you. I don't have to go on the register, but I can take an order. Give you time to get caught up on your. But imagine if you give them the old you, they won't respond to you like that, and you're gonna probably say no, I don't need your help. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'm glad you see that we're in the weeds and you're understanding, and you're willing to even take orders for us. I'm so grateful for that. But I just want to give you the best service I can give you. So if you don't mind being patient with me, I'll just have conversations out there, whatever. It kills the game. It changes the game. It changes their perspective. And they're willing to wait the 20, 30 minutes because they see you guys working. They know you're a new food truck. They know you got the trials and tribulations.
Don't tarnish your reputation. Don't tarnish your reputation on a 30-second comment. Don't tarnish your reputation. And for business owners, know that you are not for everyone. Don't be upset. Don't be disappointed. You're not going to get everyone.
And you got to be okay with that. Soon as they say something about price, I automatically say, well, ma'am, you know what? I do apologize. Let me get the person behind you. I don't say nothing else to them. Let me get the person behind you. Because then either they're going to say, well, I want to order. I don't want to hear that other stuff. We're too far in the weeds. Hey, Vicky, I saw you said that you guys had that done today. You guys got a truck. Your truck is in Hartwell, right? I've been wanting to ask because my brother thinks Hartwell got it going on, but I ain't a fan of Hartwell. I promise you, I ain't. But I won't say I won't. You said it was y'all two on the truck today. It's the trials and tribulations, and I think y'all truck is new, if I'm not mistaken. I think y'all truck is new.
Cheryl, let me say, don't read my face because I'm gonna tell you.
We've been there.
We're there. But you gotta smile.
You're so right. Yeah. This is good combo. This is some good conversation to have. Let's see what you got. Oh, you're in Augusta. Okay. Augusta. I got family in Augusta.
Me too.
Oh, you're not at Hartwell. Okay. I know I had seen you. I think we're friends on Facebook. I know we are. And I saw that you guys have a food trailer, correct?
Maryland fried chicken.
Yeah. Some Maryland fried chicken. And but so yeah, so your thing, is gonna be your thing, yeah, because your thing, but you can stack chicken. So for you, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. When you pull up to a when you pull up to a let's say a storefront, you pull up in Walmart parking lot. Are you there to see how much, just to see if you can get sales, or have you been asked to come out there and you know your audience? And this is the reason why I'm saying that. I don't move my truck, sis. I don't move my truck for less than 850. Here's a number for less than 850 for an hour and a half. But I built my name up to be able to ask that. So you're asked to come out, right? So when you're asked to come out, and I say this for everybody, and then this what helps you. I mean, if you're still building your brand, you got to do what you got to do because we did it in the beginning. But we built our brand to the point where my first minimum when I was going out, because we would go out sometime and make $100, but I'm bringing all this product, right? And I'll make $100, maybe $200, right? But now, so let's back up. In the beginning, my first minimum was $350, right? After I did the trial and error, I'm tired of coming out here and just making $200. You telling me there's going to be so many people out here? That's when I started learning the numbers. If somebody say there's 150 people showing up, you already know that in your mind that you're going to get 10 to 15% of that number, right? So, so I started putting my truck that way, and it started making sense. So, but then when you start asking me to come out, after I built my brand name, I went to a minimum, and I learned this from Angela Kirby, Cassandra, MJ, some of the people here in our food truck association. That's why I say the food truck association, when you're starting off, is phenomenal because you get education and they send you the spot sometime, but you have to, take the bumps in the road because they ain't, I'm guaranteed, because I wouldn't. Now that I'm older in the business, I understand why they send you to these jobs where you're not going to make a lot of money. They want to see what your integrity is. They want to see what your product look like. They want to hear responses from the people that are inviting you out. Then you start getting the bigger job. Then you start asking for the requirements. How do y'all feel about the breweries? Breweries are great starts. Farmhouse, um,
Big ugly.
Big ugly. Big ugly. I ain't never did anything less than a thousand. On a slow day, a Tuesday, Wednesday, I ain't did nothing less than 1,000. Ever.
There's a lot of them out
There's
there.
a lot of
and
them
they
out there.
growing.
The only one I say to stay away from right now is Armed Forces. Only because they're rebuilding their brand. I go because I see the bigger picture, and I can go out there by myself. I'm telling you now, there's no money because it's not a lot of people going to the brewery. There's no
Right
money
now.
right now. So I tell them I would be the guinea pig for right now because I see, and I like to support the military, but I see the bigger picture on the ladder. So we haven't did Afterglow yet. We're supposed to be going later. We will be
It's
traveling.
nothing wrong with building a relationship while they're
Right.
growing.
Right. That's the part, the relationship building. You guys are gonna be traveling. All right. So back to you, Sister Vicky. We always ask for a minimum. And the minimum, and this is the strategy. No comment. Okay. 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 I forgot what I was fixing to say, Sharon.
Vicky.
Vicky,
Minimum.
minimum. Here's the minimum. And here is how you approach the minimum. This is what I was taught. I use this strategy and it worked. And it's all in how you deliver the message. You know how when you're dealing with your spouse, it's not what you say, it's how you say. This is how it's done in business. Watch this. I call her my mother mentor, food truck mother mentor, Cassandra. Cassandra gave me one of the most amazing strategies when we first got started with the food truck. That's when she was teaching us the minimum, what the minimum is, why is it so important to have a minimum in place. So when I go to a place, Vicky, that I've never been before, I say, well, my minimum, especially if they say, well, we're gonna have over 200 people out there. That's great. So my minimum for an hour and a half is $850. And you can look at the expression on their eyes and say, I wasn't expecting, but I ain't expecting to go out there for $200. But here's the strategy. Well, ma'am, you said you have 200 people that's going to be there. For us, with our price being, let's say $10. With our price being $10, that means out of your 200, all I need is for 85 people to come and visit my truck at a $10 menu. So if you got 200 people, then you should be willing to back that minimum up, because it's not coming from you, it's coming from the 85 people. And when the way I just said that to you is the way she said it to me. And when I heard her say it, it clicked. It's about everything in life. That's why math is so important. Everything in life is about the number and how you approach them with the number. But you know what? I didn't think of it that way. Just 85 people out of the 200 that we're expecting at a $10 menu, not knowing that your menu is 14 to 17, 14 to $18. So instead of you needing 85 people, you really can reach the same number with 60 people, right? Or you can go in that number. Well, my average price on my product is $15. That's including a 2-piece chicken wings and fries, 2-piece whatever however you do it, sis, and a biscuit. So y'all do a lot of plants, so that's the same thing. So if you're doing a lot of plants, then y'all should be making y'all money then off your plants. I think the only thing that would be an issue for y'all is just keeping up with frying that chicken. Ain't that good advice?
On lunch break.
So you saying definitely good advice. When I heard it, sis, it didn't do nothing but make sense to me. But you got to, number one, you got to know your wealth, you got to know your value, and you have to be your brand and stand on it and know that people are buying into it. People are buying into it. So Vicky, have y'all done Purina down there in Hartwell? I hear that's the big plant down there. I don't know many of the plants in Augusta. Oh, we've been here a long hour and a half. Ain't that something? Man, I must like y'all. I'm trying to be playing Call of Duty for a little bit. Okay. Y'all just stay in Augusta. Without getting into your business, what's your average ticket? Not ticket price, but what's your average number of guests? Oh, right. So Hartwell's an hour and a half away. All right. But in the trailer, it's worth it if you can make $3,000, right? Now, our food truck, I wouldn't travel that far. Now I have now if I had a food trailer where I could just my truck can carry, then I would be. Oh, y'all gonna be in Anderson? Where y'all gonna be at in Anderson? I'm from. Well, my wife is from Anderson.
Y'all good night, Shell.
Appreciate you. Have a good one, sis. We'll be in Anderson. Okay, Anderson is good. Yeah, we're from the Anderson area. I didn't see any money in Anderson either, but I see a lot of food trucks though.
At the mall. Oh, y'all gonna be at that big.
Oh, y'all be at the mall thing. Y'all got.
Yes, we've heard about that.
Yeah.
All the food trucks around the mall. We heard about
that. May be big. That
yes,
may be big.
for 3 days.
That may be big. So what is the estimated number of traffic they are expecting for that 3 day? Is it just food trucks? Is it just a 3 day food festival?
Is there a fee to be a part of it?
Yeah, is there a fee? What's up, Miss Bronson? Branson. Oh, my bad. So there's a fee involved in it.
But you probably make your money back.
Because it's something new in Anderson, I'm not sure. So you'll probably make your money back in Anderson because it's a food festival.
Yeah.
And they're trying to bring attention to the mall. And I'm sure they're gonna set it up nicely where it's beneficial to you guys. I'm hesitant on some fees, Alabama. Oh, y'all can do a lot of traveling there. So are all of them food festivals? So if you're traveling with somebody, then
maybe staying with family to put down.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Man, So I think your biggest obstacle outside of keeping up with product is going to be storage.
Airbnb. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
storage is going to be one of the obstacles, especially if you are a, I don't know if your chicken is jumbo size or the regular size. Because if you get, because I done seen some jumbo 8 packs come out them thing. Them chicken be huge. Uh, those chickens be big.
So we've heard a lot of talk about this food event in the Anderson at the Anderson Mall. It sounds like it's going to be good. A lot of trailers and food trucks. We didn't even know that many was down there in that area. Um, and a lot of people that we talked to last weekend was talking about they're going to make it their the best just to be there. So we wish y'all all the work. Y'all gonna be tired for 3 days. It was there in Augusta. Do they have like rides or something to break up the monotony, or is it just food?
I'm sure
So
y'all got some type of entertainment out there. They have to.
yeah, some DJ or
What's up,
something.
Pastor Lawton? Pastor Lawton, listen, Pastor. You miss. I know you just getting on. You missed some advice from. We might need to reach out to Pastor Conyers. We might need to reach out to Pastor Conyers. He gave some wisdom because I asked the question on, and I'm coming back to you, Vicky. I'm coming back to you, Vicky. He asked the question about, and I was gonna reach out to y'all tonight. He asked the question. Well, I asked him, um, do you think churches should have reviews, and how effective are the reviews for the churches? He said that Google is giving out $10,000 grants to churches that are getting on Google. Um, the churches for churches that are getting on Google, they're giving out $10,000 grants right now. We might need to reach out to Bishop Conyers. I think he's the one that gave us the ban, if I'm not mistaken. When he said that, it blew my mind. And then he talked about the reviews. We need to be respond to reviews in 72 hours. But I think the part that I was interested in for our ministry, our church, was that they're giving out $10,000 grants for um, people getting on Google. So,
Oh, that was another pass. It is.
I thought, okay. I thought it was him. I thought Pastor said, my bad. Hey, when I heard it,
It's worth researching.
it's worth researching. I would think it's worth researching. But you know, we just lay members. I just thought when the information came on the platform that it came, I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was great. And then he gave some more advice on how, as churches and pastors, um,
To make
for
sure
social media,
to make sure you involve,
make sure very involved,
engage.
engaged and stuff like that. So he gave some knowledge. I mean, he hit a home run on me for the 5 minutes we had him on here. But yeah, and Vicky, okay, so, a little bit. So you're gonna have a little everything out there. My only thing with what y'all doing out there, especially for your product, it has to be storage. Do they have a trailer? Do they have like a cold trailer or something like that in place for y'all, or you guys gonna have to? What I would do if you don't is probably go to one of these renter centers, rent a cooler, a freezer refrigerator, so I can keep my product there. Y'all taking everything y'all need. Okay, okay. Because a 3-day festival, that's a lot of chicken.
That's a lot of food, and there's no restaurant depot down there.
No, you just got Sam's.
I'm just saying.
Because your closest restaurant depot is in Greenville. I think there's one in Greenville. Greenville or Greenwood. What's up, Tanya? How you doing, sis? Yeah, I think there's a restaurant depot in, I want to say Greenwood.
It's get your nonprofit notice, receive $10,000 a month in ad credits for the Google search network and build a brand.
Pastor, we're gonna send this to you.
So it is out there.
It is out there. We're gonna send it to you. Look, Tanya just researched. We're gonna send that to y'all. Might be something y'all want to be looking into. Man, I wasn't even expecting to get that information. I was just expecting to talk some trash to the pastors about getting reviews and how it would affect membership and visitation if some churches start getting reviews. We have talked to business about things we need. Okay. What's up, sis? You doing all right? That's smart. That's the best way to do it, Vicky. We do festivals all the time. We do for the last 3 years. We've been doing festivals. Wing Fest, Taco Fest, Street Food Fest. And one of the biggest things is storage. Luckily, when we locally, we can have our food truck and we can store a lot of stuff on our food truck, or we can keep it at the restaurant and just replenish it that way. But when we were traveling to other places, the storage was it really wasn't, because we had bought a freezer and stuff that we can keep our product in. So yeah, the investment is you. You are the investment. So whatever, especially if this is going to be something that y'all do often, I would invest in a product I need to make sure I don't run out of product. Because at the end of the day, on especially the first day, the first 2 days, third day you want to run out. First 2 days, when everybody else run out, you just want to still be able to supply and get all that money. I want to get all that money. That's what. Hey, Vicky, that's what I'm there for. I'm there to get it all.
Y'all, it has been a pleasure talking to you, talking with y'all tonight. Join us next Tuesday. We'll probably be on here. The conversation will be posted prior to. Thank you for taking your time out and just talking to us, hanging out for a little while. We enjoyed the conversation.
Oh, she is in a room running up. Hey, she on the phone. Hey, she on the phone with one of her girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever she doing in there. One of them little boys she be talking to at the thing. Tell her I have my eggs and my. So how does she do on the second batch? You know, sometimes she be in a hurry and the second batch don't taste like the first one. So, I asked her about it today. They look good. They look like they did the first time, so I was impressed with it. Yeah.
Oh, they went to Lugo's.
Oh, you didn't get any?
The Lugo's store.
Oh. Okay, Pastor. We'll get you. We'll have it for you tomorrow. She'll have them tomorrow.
She'll have some tomorrow.
Yeah. Matter of fact, so listen here, Pastor. Only for you, we're gonna give you. Yeah. We're gonna play around with y'all. Yeah, they ate them all in 10 minutes. You get a chance, Pastor. You eat shrimp. You eat seafood?
No.
She do. Oh, we ate that. Do we have seafood? Did she have seafood at the time? Pastor, we got something for you. Pastor, we got something for you. We're gonna give you a mixture. We're gonna give you a mixture. And listen, we're gonna give you a mixture, and we're gonna allow you to leave a review.
So if y'all have comment on the end part of this conversation, please go back and review, look at this conversation, leave your comments so we can go back and dialogue and give us something else to talk about for next Tuesday. It has been a pleasure. We have been doing this for an hour and a half, and we thank you.
It's only supposed to be 45 minutes.
The conversation got good.
All right.
Y'all, good night.
Love y'all too.